Turns out that generally speaking, butterflies are not looked on favorably in Japanese traditional culture. So
Really?
her being a butterfly girl with so many butterflies and butterfly-like features with that look like wings and stuff, kind of makes sense why she's such a mean girl. Kind of like personifies her, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Wah! When did the manager appear? That's always a scary thought is, uh-oh, how long have you been standing there? A lot of cases, it's, okay, this is what the book says to do. This is what we actually do because the book is dumb.
Knowing that Waka is antisocial and thinks the customer is the enemy tells us that possibly those standards by the book aren't the same standards by the manager.
Yes.
Though this time it doesn't say the customer is the enemy. It's just, I'm
No.
angry.
Hey, you have a message.
Received a new message. Kent. Go to work today. He's back to his little short message.
Usual self. Oh look, it's Popcat Sawa.
Oh.
Oh, good morning. Grr, it's Mine. You were making a lot of mistakes the day before yesterday. Are you sure you'll be alright today? I don't want to have to run around cleaning up your messes. Work harder, okay? Yeah, she made a lot of fun of you the other day. But we both studied last night. We know all the little details you normally wouldn't know. Just watch. Let's go, Stuffy. It's time to show off your hidden powers to Mine and the manager. Master, is there anything else you desire? Madame, please feel free to make use of this lap blanket. Huh? It seems like the customer at table 9 has been looking at Mine for a while. Maybe we should tell her. I can see it. I can see everything. Right now we're watching over the cafe with total perfection.
I love that feeling at work. Where you know how everything is operating and what needs to be done and what has been done and exactly what time you have left for shit to get going.
Yep. And it's really nice when you have that feeling on top of it and you know, and I am doing awesome today. That's like the cherry on top of that feeling. You're like, I am doing great today. Everything looks like it's going the way it should be going, or as at least normally goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's always refreshing. As you wish, Master. Cupcake icing.
Not bad at all.
You got complimented. Yes. Yeah, pretty good, Stuffy. You were really working hard today.
I see. So you changed your work style.
Is that really it? Maybe she was just confused for a while because she was reworking her style. No, that's not it. Let's just leave it at that.
You should learn from her, Mine.
Ha. Yes, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm not angry at you.
You're really popular among male customers, Mine. There's a lot of them who come here just for you. You should be proud of that. You don't need to force yourself to reassure me. Mine, I'm going to go change. Whoosh. Ah, maybe we hurt her pride. I think she need to be taken down a
Yeah.
notch, period.
She needed to be shown that you can learn from your mistakes, and that just because somebody's really good at a job doesn't mean that they're always going to stay good at the job. There are going to be other people that, you know,
Improve over them.
yeah.
Don't worry about her. You should get changed too.
I'm sure what happened was she was so used to being alpha that she was slacking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, either that or we used to hardly ever get yelled at either. So it's something where she was probably like finding her opportunity to finally poke at us. And she overdid it, of course, as some people do.
Mm.
And so when she got put back into her place, she probably took it more personally. Toma sure is nice. He really warms up the workplace.
Until he puts you in cold irons 15 minutes later.
Sad thing is, I was thinking the exact same thing, but I was thinking along the side of, until he's got you caged up. Ah, what a refreshing day today was. All that effort was worth it, although I feel a little sorry for Mine. Huh? Good work today. Speak of the devil. And does she seem mad? Your work and private life seem to be going really well. I heard from Sawa that you started going out with him. That's great. I haven't congratulated you yet, have I? But why? Why did it have to be him of all people? There are so many other good men out there. He's got so many to choose from. Toma's a really nice guy. Sheen might be a little harsh, but he's also really attractive.
Oh, yeah.
That Ukio guy who comes to the cafe sometimes was here for you, too. That guy is super hot. Huh? Wait a minute. We know Toma, but who are the others? So why? Why would you choose such a blunt, very stubborn guy to go out with?
When did Mine develop a crush for Kent is my question. This is like the weirdest like little ad or tie or whatever you want to call it to the storyline in all of the storylines. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but I also feel like maybe it's more of a tie that you've got so many guys going for you. She would expect you to pick, the best from the bunch. But you subverted what her expectation would be, and now she's angry not only with you, but herself because she doesn't understand. Because she, from what we've seen through the various playthroughs,
Listen, no.
would pick,
I'm
whoever
saying
is the best.
Kira, from a writer's perspective, this is the first time that Mine has actually showed interest in Kent, so it's just really weird that in this particular playthrough. Sure, yes, each playthrough is individually unique, I get that. So yeah.
Well, in all the other playthroughs, Kent was not important in any form because he's so introverted. So it would make sense that you would see her acting up this way because, he's actually important to the story this time through.
True.
So I really do think it's supposed to be more of the thought processing for how the story's written, is that she's not happy with your choices because she doesn't understand.
I think maybe they just wrote her in to be the jealous love interest because Mine's just the mean girl anyway.
I guess. Well, maybe. Well, there goes all of my thoughts. I thought no one else would fall for him. I would be the only one. Please don't fall in love with that weird guy. What? Isn't it a little weird to say that about a guy you're into too? I guess Mine liked Kent. Duffy, what do you like about him? Ah, here come the tough questions. Answer me, please. Can't you at least do that?
I'm still hoping this is a somehow identity crisis or something. She's mistaking Kent for EQ or something. Or EQ for Kent. One of the two. I'm
maybe.
really hoping. Because in every other playthrough, she's always been into EQ.
I wonder if she was into EQ to get closer to Kent, because, she can't really get to him otherwise. 'Cause remember, she's still a high schooler, technically.
Okay, but Kent is definitely older than EQ.
Yep, which means he's probably graduating, which is why he's going to go study abroad. So even if she graduates and then picks to go to his same school, so to help force some of the interaction, she's not going to have any luck. She's just out of luck and out of love for this one. So she started by interacting with EQ so that she could get, a little closer, maybe.
We'll see.
That doesn't really make sense.
Right? We'll see what happens.
Well, what do you think you liked about him? I like that he sticks to his own way of life.
Oh.
I can't deny that. I can't say anything back. It's true, there's nobody else like him anywhere. He's the only one.
It's gotta be identity crisis. Because she keeps avoiding the name.
Yeah. In other words, I guess that means you like the weird parts of him too. I'm not the only one. I won't give up. I'll show you. I'll definitely steal him away from you. I'm cuter, more sociable. I'm good at cooking, and I'm talented. And I've got a great personality. So I know I can win him over. I won't give up. I'll never give him up to you. And she's gone. What would the past you have done? Or would you have gone up against her? Or would you have just let her have him? Nobody but the you before you lost your memory knows the answer to that question.
August 7th. Mistaken identities. Because that's the only way. I don't know. I don't think she's into Kent.
No.
He's not her type.
No. And being more sociable would actually probably be against what Kent would actually prefer, too.
Well, Kent does like the attention, to be honest, because, like, that text that we did the other day, he really enjoyed how animated or, how much emotion was in that text. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday, or whatever, you know what I mean? So he does enjoy some of those things, but he's definitely not a social type, no.
Alright, starting today, you've got some time off work. And you have a date with Kent today.
You have a date with Kent today.
I skipped a word, okay?
No, it's fine. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, there's two people piloting Stephanie right now, but
Stephanie and Orion, you have a date. It's almost time to meet. Maybe you should go outside. Ah, it's noon now.
sumimasen for the wait. For the waito.
Whoa! He came exactly at noon? What is he, a robot?
I mean, I do it all the time. Does that make me a robot? 'Cause that'd be cool.
Yes. It says the person who likes to show up like a good several minutes early.
Ikso. Today, I was thinking of walking down the path where we used to meet often before. Oh, yep, he's trying to jog memories.
He's trying to jog memories and figure out what the heck is going on with you. He is suspicious as heck.
I think just like EQ, because he is studying abroad, right? He's on a time crunch, and that's why he wants to jog your memories.
Maybe he was already trying to get you to remember something prior to your memory loss, and he's trying to do it subtly.
Don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Just like with Sheen, where I was hoping Sheen was the murderer, it's possible that he still has no clue. And he's just an idiot.
Yeah. I mean...
I hope he's smarter
Fair.
than that, though.
He probably is. Huh. A walk down memory lane, so to speak. That's a surprisingly normal date. Wait, a walk? Does that mean this is going to end up as another walking race? Oh, sorry. Oh no. I've turned into you. I don't know whose lines are mine anymore.
It's because you're used to having all the lines.
Yes. Ah, he's walking way too fast and saying nothing. Oh, I think this was around where Kent lives. It's a different path from the walk you take to work, so it's kind of refreshing, although we don't have any time to take in the scenery. You can't catch up to him. Are you okay, Stuffy? Does he seriously think this is a date? He should learn from that playboy friend of his, Iki, I think it was, about how to treat a girl right. Ha.
1 hour later.
Wait, is this a grave? Where are we even going?
I was just gonna say, so this is the road on Toma's route where we ran into Ukyo, right? And he chased us down, and he was going to promise death, basically, or something, said we were gonna die. And I was looking to the right way later on after I edited and everything, and I was like, man, that is kind of creepy. I think that's a graveyard.
Yeah.
That just kind of seals it. It's like, oh. What's so wrong? Why aren't you keeping up? It's probably that one.
I lost where I'm at. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Don't you want to talk about anything?
Talk? I don't really have anything I want to say. If you want to talk, you should come up with a topic.
Wow, he's so unreasonable. All you have are memories from this week. What the heck are you going to talk about? The weather's nice, isn't it? Ah, the trees look lovely today. But if you don't say something, he won't start talking. And if he doesn't start talking, he won't stop walking. What will you do? A coworker told me we're love rivals now.
Oh? Now that's a fairly interesting topic you've brought up. What kind of reaction do you want from me? You seem bored today, too. It doesn't appear that you have any interest in spending time with me. To top it all off, the topic you brought up was about your coworker being your rival in love. So, what about it? Are you saying you want to introduce me to the other owner? Soka. So you have so little enthusiasm for dating me that you wouldn't even confront your coworker about this issue. It must already be uncomfortable for you to be with me, and having a rival at work on my account would only increase that discomfort. I believe you're trying to hint that you wish to break up. Am I correct in making that assumption? He is so worried about breaking up all the time.
What?
I'm often told I'm insensitive, but you're the same. Do you honestly think I'd enjoy a topic like that? My opinion hasn't changed from before. I believe it's most efficient for humans to have multiple relations with the opposite sex, or over their lives. However, shikashi. That doesn't mean one should have multiple relationships at the same time.
Yeah, just leave that for Iki.
I neither have the desire nor the time for such a thing. I'm not even capable of sufficiently attending to you. Of course, if one becomes tired of another, it's most efficient to immediately break up and move on to the next relationship. But I believe it's still far too early to consider that. In other words, even if there is another owner who has an interest in me, that has absolutely no meaning at present. Shikashi, have you become tired of me? If that's the case, I can see some meaning in your previous statement.
Well, wait a minute. What's going on? Isn't this an overreaction? You were just trying to make conversation. And he's talking about breaking up when you get tired. Does that mean he intends on breaking up with you when he gets tired of you? You'll break up with me if you're tired of me?
Oh, what are you saying? My beliefs haven't changed from before. We've argued over this many times. Have you forgotten?
He said this before? Yeah, he said that his opinion didn't change earlier, too.
I haven't become tired of you at present. I'm simply stating my beliefs.
What's with this guy? If he kept saying things like this, it would only be natural for you to always be getting mad at him. Wait, huh? Flashback.
Nani? Your heart was broken by a person you admired? Soka. But what about it? Listen, I'm neither a real teacher nor am I your counselor. I can't do it. I was simply invited here as a mathematics lecturer for a short time, and unofficially at that. What kind of answer are you expecting, coming to me for romantic advice? Ah, it's not advice, but idle talk. I see. So you view your failure in love as an interesting antidote. In that case, I'll state my opinion. It's most efficient for living creatures to change the target of their affections one after another. It allows for a large number of emotional experiences, and breaking up when one becomes tired of another allows for a higher rate of producing a sizable offspring. In other words, your failed love is quite beneficial as a college experience. You should continue doing the same. I'd like to hear your reasoning for this. What makes you believe that I deserve a slap from you? I thought she slapped him, but it was just so, like, deadpan, like nothing happened. And then he just, several sentences later.
Why? Getting dizzy again.
Nani? Are you feeling dizzy again? Was your body always this weak? Oh. This isn't the time for an argument. Can you walk? I'll accompany you home. So cute.
It is. Hi. You had a date today, but it was such an unpleasant conversation. But one of your memories did come back, so I guess it's not a total loss. Anyways, after seeing that memory today, we know two things. The first is that Kent was going to your university as an unofficial math lecturer.
That's why in Sheen's route he was technically at her university. That makes sense now.
I wonder if this is how you and Kent got to know each other. And what's an unofficial lecturer? The other thing is...
Sorry.
It's someone who came in to lecture on a day that the teacher didn't want to do their work.
Yeah, just today someone who likes to talk a lot.
Yep. Ah, yes, you were supposed to sit in on this class, and suddenly you took over this class, and the teacher's sitting in the back reading their manga.
In mathematics? That's weird.
Yes. The other thing is, it's like you and Kent didn't get along, even back then. Both of the memories have come back, seem to be fights with Kent. Oh, but if you really didn't get along, you wouldn't talk about your failed relationships with him. Maybe that's what triggered the bitterness in your relationship? Regardless, there's no mistaking that Kent had an important place in your life. All of the memories coming back have been about Kent. Anyway, I think continuing to spend time with him will be the quickest route to recovery.
I just realized also, we have not triggered a single splash screen, and I'm worried Kent, because he has no real emotions, I guess. He's a robot. I think he really does only have like 2 splash screens or something. I feel sorry for me in the future.
Yeah. No, I know we've seen a facial splash screen of him once or twice before in another route. And then we've got all these little fun ones of him just, you know, robotically doing his thing. When he was studying, while we were admiring the plants, him walking too fast while we're trying to, you know, go on a walk together.
No, not those splash screens, Kira. We're talking about the actual cinematic ones with all the color and stuff.
We're only like 7 days in.
Okay, we're several hours in, is what I'm saying.
We're only 7 days in.
But all the other routes had some kind of splash screen really early on, and especially like Sheen and Toma had at least 2 of them within 2 hours of each other. And this is now going on hour 5 or 6 being into the game.
Well,
so I'm gonna have to get very creative with the thumbnail arts, is what I'm trying to say.
Use the mini splash screen.
No.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Well, either that or it looks like August 10th, according to my walkthrough, is the next day that you're supposed to make a save file if you wanted to take, all the routes. So, I mean, assume something that is going to happen around the 10th then.
Gotcha.
Although you kind of ended up parting on bad terms today. It's okay, though. I'm sure this was just an everyday occurrence for you two. It's likely that he'll call you over to talk again tomorrow, just like on that first day.
Well, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope to see you guys next week for another Amnesia video. A major big shout out to these people who bought subs for my Twitch channel, These Nerds Play, The Kitty Daddy, Punk Blue Flame, Systemeter, TasteyTac, Dino Dude 101. Thank you so much for the subs. Couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you.